Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of Life, Music, and Everything Else. I am your host, Sin, and I'm super excited about this opportunity. I'm grateful for everyone that's going to tune in and listen to me go back and forth and different things like that. So today's topic is wife support. Very, very serious topic. The reason why I came up with this topic is I want to say a couple of days ago, me and my wife was sitting in the living room. And fellas, have you ever heard the term or expression when your wife talks to you and say, "You're here, but you're not really here"? And you sit there, you look puzzled for a minute because you're trying to understand. You're like, "I'm right here. I'm in the same place with you. I'm looking right at you. What are you talking about?" But I thought back to myself and I said, I remember when I first met my wife, Special, and she looked at me and she had this look in her eyes because she saw potential. She wasn't meeting the real person, I would say. You know how it is in the beginning. You always meet the possibility of potential. You meet potential in a person. And she had that glow and that excited look. And, you think on that, and I think back to the look that she had when she told me what she said, and it was just a big disconnect. And I felt that. So as I was prepping for today's show, I wanted to go a totally different route. This is my first show. I wanted it to be exciting and live, but sometimes you just have to go with your gut feeling. So I wanted to go with this one, wife support, because I wanted to talk about her and to talk to her through this podcast and let her know how much I do love her and how much I am connected, even though at times I may appear to be drifting off, but I'm all ears. I'm right there. Just as a matter of fact, a few minutes ago, she called as I was prepping for the show, and she just got off of work, so she was just talking, and she's the type that can go from one conversation to another within a split second. So at the end of a minute, you're in 5 different conversations. You don't know which one to respond to or not. And so I said, I got to go. It's almost showtime. I got to get ready for the show. So it kind of cut her short, but I felt that she was like, all right, well, I'll just talk to you later. But, hey, I'm doing this podcast for you. I'm prepping for this for you. So I'm sure when she hears it, it's going to turn into a big smile. So I'm dedicating my first episode, Life, Music, and Everything Else to you, wife support, to my beautiful and loving wife, Special. And loving, I want to talk about one of my wife's biggest, strongest attributes, and she's such a loving person. I take in consideration my circumstances, being a single dad, 2 kids, 2 different baby mamas, good women. To come into that situation with a child of her own, take on a guy. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I'm not an easy guy to love. I have horrible mood swings. I can't admit that. So you add to the fact of my mood swings, 2 kids' mothers, and then 2 totally different kids with different personalities. My son, he's an energetic juggernaut, I would say. My daughter's autistic, so that brings a whole different ball game of challenges. And to see how she came into the situation and adjusted and just loved them regardless of whatever was going on, and drew their attention and just became loving and open to them, I would just sit back and just watch, and it just was amazing to see that. And that's what I always wanted. I always wanted, when I dated a woman, for her to accept my kids. If it wasn't a connection there, then it would never be a connection between the both of us. So my wife's strongest attributes, I have to say, she is the most loving woman that I've ever met, that I've ever known, besides my mother and my grandmother. And I'm grateful to have her, very grateful to have her. And so I want to let her know how much I love her and how much I care about her. And if I had the kids in the studio, I'm sure they would send you a special message as well. So with that, I want to dedicate a song to her. Can I do it? Well, I don't need to ask. This is my podcast. I can do as I please. And I want to dedicate a special song to my beautiful wife, Special. I know it sounds a little weird, but that is her actual name. And we'll get right back to you guys after this. Love, music, and everything else. Here's a dedication song to my wife. And for everybody else out there, I want to say for all the guys that want to express their feelings but just can't, it's difficult for most people. I know it is for me. This is a perfect song for that. So it's an easy listen. Great record. Stay tuned. Life, music, and everything else. I am your host, Sin. God bless.
If I could explain the joy I feel. Oh, if I could explain the joy I feel, and oh, this love making, baby, it's so real, and oh, like winter time by the fireplace, and oh, like trapping walls and there's no escape, and oh, like a precious jewel with no price tag, and oh, like waterfalls coming down on me, and oh, like a tidal wave coming from the sea, and oh, like a favorite scene in a big movie. You wanna know how I feel? Just like that, just like that. Whoa. You wanna know how I feel? Just like that, just like that. If you wanna know how I feel? Whoa. Just like that, just like that. Just like. You wanna know how I feel? Just like that, just like that. Oh, like you and me making history, baby. Oh, like a 99th anniversary, and oh, like a baby when it speaks its first words, and oh, like an uplifting song the first time heard, and oh, like a shelter when the storm gets rough, and oh, like a mountain top from the bottom up, and oh, like an expensive suite at the best hotel, and oh, like a work of art when it's unveiled. Oh, you how I feel, just like that, just like that. You know how I feel, just like that, just like that. You wanna know how I feel, just like that, just like that, just like that. Yeah, how I feel, just like that, just like that. Oh, like the great blue skies on a summer day, and oh, like sitting close in a small cafe, and oh, like making love to someone you love, and oh, like breaking up and making up, and oh, like a warm embrace when you come around, and oh, like the sweetest words when you're feeling down, and oh, like lost inside of a masquerade, and oh, like a celebration in a big parade, and oh, like a secret told to the one you trust, and oh, like kissing you in an all-white tub. Whoa, you know how I feel, just like that, just like that. If you wanna know how I feel, just like that, just like that. If you wanna know how I feel, just like that, just like that, just like that. You know how I feel, just like that, just like that. Like the moon, yeah, when it glows at night, just like and like the sun, oh yeah, when it shines real bright, and just like the ocean, when the whale jumps high, so high, like the eagle, when it soars the sky. You wanna know.
Here we go. I got my first guest on the phone, Randy Palmer. Hey, Randy, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Sam?
Oh, not much, man. I wanted to ask a quick question, man. If you could give me your wife's best attribute or one of her strongest attributes that you feel it is, what would you say that is, man?
Her best attribute that I like the most?
That you like the most?
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to say her toes and feet. I'm a feet guy. No. I get what you're saying, man. It has to be better. She loves big. You know what I mean? She cares about a lot. You know what I mean? Family first type of woman. She just loves hard. That's probably my best. Her best attribute.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I was talking earlier about mine, and that it's just something about a good, strong, loving woman. It just kind of keeps everything together, man.
You gotta have one. You gotta have one. Must have a strong woman in the house.
You got. I don't know about the feet thing. I ain't a feet guy, man.
I'm a big time feet because you don't want to be in the bed, man. And you got, you know what I mean, like a sandpaper rub against your leg. It's great everything out there. Heading down, your toes stay polished. I love them.
I'm not a feet guy. Well, I will say, I guess I have to be because I don't want to be in there and they got on some big, thick tube socks or something. So.
But if they pull them socks off in hammer time, you know what I mean? You start thinking a lot different. You're like, man, pretty feet are important. You gotta take care of the job.
Oh man, you got to come on and do the show with me the next show, man. I gotta have you on here, man.
I'll be more than happy to come through there, man.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for your time, man. I'll talk to you later, brother.
Thanks for the call.
Yeah, I'm doing the podcast. I'm actually recording as I'm talking to you now, to be honest. But yeah, it's about the name of this show is wife support, and I just wanted to call a couple cats and get their wife's strongest attributes to them. You know what I'm saying? So.
I don't have a wife, so I can't give you all that.
Well, you still have a fiance, a woman that you feel strongly about.
I do. She's dope. She's cool. She actually drove all the way here to watch me perform tomorrow.
Oh man, that's pretty classic right there.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
Well. What would you say her strongest attribute is, far as that you love?
I would honestly say it's like I'm trying to think of the best word of characteristic. Give the characteristic. I would probably say support though, man. Like she's down for anything. Like with everything that's been going on, like she's moving. From Kentucky to Illinois. She's doing the whole nine, stepping out and trusting me and trusting God in it. So, I mean, I would say just her faith in God and me and her support, just supporting the fact that, I do music, I do ministry, and really jumping on board with it, man. So
awesome, man. That's what's up, man. That so far I've had a very loving woman as one, and now supporting, Christian-based woman. So
you gonna share yours?
Yeah, I already shared the whole first half of the show is me talking about Special. So yeah, then I'll play the record, and then I wanted to get some calls in this segment, and chop that up, break that up, and have people put that out. Then we're gonna do a couple scriptures, and then we're gonna do like a little call to action as far as love, respect, and how we should honor our wives. So.
I would let Dan tell you his wife's greatest characteristic trait, but he hates his wife, so. It just gets me a dirty look. Sean's doing a podcast. He's talking about, like he's recording right now. He's going to chop it up. He's talking about wife's strongest attribute, like what's your wife's strongest attribute. And Dan, he's nodding his head to me right now. He goes, you don't have one. Dave Alley going to give you one. Here's Dave.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, Cole.
What's going on, my friend?
What's going on, Dan?
Hey.
What's up?
So the love of my life, her greatest attribute is her heart, man.
It's a heart, huh?
The way, dude, her heart is so big, it wouldn't even fit in the stadium, man.
That's what's up, man.
The way that she loves and cares about people and me,
Yeah.
It's a very, very new concept to me. It literally makes me love her more.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Dave, I appreciate you sharing that, man.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Thanks a lot. Love you, bro.